Poor connection. I don't know if this is going to go well. Let's see if anybody joins, see what my connection. It said poor connection, but now I don't know if it's okay or not. Anyway, I'll give it a shot. If it's bad, it's bad. Day 3 of orientation. I didn't do a video yesterday, but the road test today was canceled because of snow. It's about I got about a foot today of snow, and it was just coming down too hard to do the road test. So I didn't get my truck yet today. I mean, it's there, but I haven't passed the road test yet, so I haven't been assigned the truck. Hopefully they can get the road test done tomorrow, because orientation is supposed to be finished tomorrow. But didn't happen. So I guess worst case scenario, it'll get done by Friday. You know, who knows? I mean, that's not the worst case scenario, but it's the best worst case scenario, I guess. A lot of good information in the orientation. First of all, the maintenance guy brought up some of the issues that have been happening with the DPF filter and the actual unit, the regen unit itself. And a lot of that has to do with the maintenance. When you get a PM done, for those not in the trucking, that's like the oil change and poor connection. I don't know if it's probably good. I could probably get the circle of death right now. So it's basically like an oil change and checking all the brakes and putting lubrication on the joints and stuff. A lot of people think that the air filter is taken care of under a PM, but it's not, because that's on a Freightliner. It's like 30 minutes labor, and I believe it's also like a $70 filter. So they're not going to do that just automatically on a PM. So when that gets clogged up, what happens is the air fuel mixture gets messed up, so the truck runs extra rich, and then that ends up clogging the DPF filter and also fouling up the one box, which is basically the whole system that cleans out the particulates from the exhaust. And that unit can be like $15,000 to replace, and if it's because you have a bad air filter, it's not going to be covered under warranty. So just that's something to keep in mind. They say that it should last you 100,000 miles, but on the air filter box, there's a little valve that measures the intake air pressure or vacuum, or I'm not sure, but it reads like, I think it's 18 or more. You have to replace it. It has a little red thing on it, but if it's even getting close to that red thing, you should replace it, because it'll cause your regen system to mess up. That was one thing. Another thing was to find a shop that you're comfortable with and create a relationship with that manager. And it should be a shop that's at your home location, so you do your maintenance and your PMs at your home location while you're at home. And by always going to the same place, you have someone to call in case you happen to break down on the road. And since you have a good relationship with this guy, you can say, well, this shop says I need this, this, and this, and this. What do I need to do bare minimum to get home? And then I'll get the other stuff done when I get home. So that's kind of a good plan. And then also insurance. Your truck value, as it depreciates, like you should have your. See, this is where I was a little bit confused about, but your truck will lose value, right? And your premiums are based on the truck's value. So either you call the insurance company, and I asked this question, but I don't know if they understood my question or not, as far as who sets the value of the truck. But as you put miles on the truck and it gets older, the value will go down. So based on the value, you get a different premium, and it could be pretty significant, like almost half the amount per week, which it will add up. Let's see what else. Oh, there's probably a ton of stuff. It doesn't look like I'm getting a very good connection, and it doesn't seem like anyone's talking, so I don't know if anyone's actually seeing me. It looks like there's two people in here, but I don't know how good that is. So if you catch us on the replay, hopefully the replay is a little smoother than live. But I'm gonna cut this out early. I'll go ahead and give you a view out the window. It's pretty bad out there. I don't know if it's supposed to stop snowing over. I'm going to check the weather report. But anyway, if you guys are out in this kind of weather, be safe. And I'll catch you later. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a truck. Good night.